Nankana Mierna, Gawo Nalia Napadlaalia, Jungendalia Yakandalia Kuma, Nanari Asham Yalubina Owen, Ngalulugarna Yatanga Imbrindi, Ngalugarna Mierna Tampandi, Marnina Budni Garna Yatana, Padni Padni Mabuki, Mukabandu. Namani, my name is Asham Yalubina Owen. Yalubina in Ghana means the lover of the ocean, and I'm a proud Ghana, Naranga, and Ngarrindjeri woman. I want to start by acknowledging that today we meet on the lands of the Kaurna people. Kaurna people have sat and stood sovereign since the first sunrise. Our men hunted on this land, our women birthed babies on this country. Together we cared and protected the land, and we buried our old people back into the soil when they passed on. We will continue to do so until our last sunset. I want to pay respects to all my elders, all the Kaurna that were, all the Kaurna that are, and all the Kaurna yet to come. I also acknowledge that the Australian Geographic Nature Photographer of the Year is owned by the South Australian Museum and located on Kaurna country. It's good that we've all gathered on Kaurna country, but I ask that as we live, work, play, exist and visit on the lands of the Kaurna people, we never forget the old fellas that came before us, our ancestors, because their spirit still lives amongst the roads, the concrete, the steel and the lawn. Our ancestors' spirit is everywhere and we walk in their legacy. Ngai Chalya, Nakara. Thank you. See you soon.
Thank you for welcoming us to Kaurna country. Good evening and welcome to the South Australian Museum for the announcement of the winners of the 2024 Australian Geographic Nature Photographer of the Year competition. I'm here with the South Australian Museum CEO, David Gamester. David, can you tell us a bit about the Nature Photographer of the Year?
Sure, thanks, Tiff. The South Australian Museum is proud to own and produce the annual Australian Geographic Nature Photographer of the Year competition and its exhibition. The exhibition will open to the public on Saturday the 31st of August, and we hope to see as many of you here as possible in Adelaide before we tour to a range of venues in 2025. This competition was founded in 2004 by Dr. Stuart Miller, who wanted to celebrate the incredible diversity of the region, incorporating Australia, New Zealand, Antarctica and New Guinea. In this year, we received another phenomenal response to the competition with 442 photographers from 12 countries entering 1,856 photographs. The competition would not be possible without the support of our sponsors and partners, and especially our principal sponsor, Australian Geographic.
Hello, I'm Nikki Catley, and I'm the photographic editor at Australian Geographic. Australian Geographic believes in the storytelling power of photography, and it drives everything we do. It can engage and enchant, but it also has the power to change hearts and minds. Beautifully executed photos of nature turn us onto the wonder of our wild world, reminding us we must respect and care for nature with an understanding that humans are not at the centre of existence, nor separate from other communities of life. In this competition, there are revelations and value to be found in each and every photo that was entered. But it is these incredible fireless photos that moved, challenged or surprised our judges the most. Some photos revealed novel and unorthodox perspectives or witnessed rarely seen behaviour, whilst others artfully showed common species or scenes or everyday landscapes and night skies, but in astonishing new ways. Judges assessed on impact, innovation, subject matter, and story difficulty, research and technical excellence. Photographing nature can be costly. Wilderness areas and endangered animals are hard to access, and accumulating the necessary expertise to understand species behaviour can take years. But I always look forward to seeing the work of our youngest finalists. Our junior category grows year after year as emerging photographers gravitate to environmental, non-human and natural themes, aware that it is their future at stake. So we hope through this photo competition and prize money to support photographers who work in this critical area and to encourage new and emerging photographers to focus on the natural world. Thank you for sharing your work with us, and look out for it in the coming weeks across all our digital channels, our September issue of the magazine featuring a selection of finalists, and also on multiple giant digital billboards in some of the most trafficked sites of Australia, such as our airports and shopping centres. Thank you so much.
I'd also like to thank our production partner Atkins who prints the exhibition for us here in Adelaide with such great care. And thank you also to our major prize partner, Coral Expeditions, for their generous prize to our 2024 overall winner. We're delighted to receive continued support for the Threatened Species category, which is presented in memory of Katerina Gerbatova, and of course, Dr. Stuart Miller and his sister, Mrs. Alison Huber, who continue as the competition's patrons in memory of their parents. Thank you to you all. We also appreciate the support from the South Australian Government and are pleased to share this message from Andrea Michaels, MP, Minister for Arts.
The Australian Geographic Nature Photographer of the Year is an invaluable opportunity for us to immerse ourselves in the richness and diversity of our natural world. For over 2 decades, this prestigious competition has given photographers and audiences alike a chance to view the incredible wonders of our environment. Through the lenses of these photographers, we can pause and contemplate the profound sense of connection and serenity that nature gives us. I congratulate all of the entrants whose fantastic work is featured in the exhibition and send my particular congratulations to this year's exceptional winners.
Thank you, Minister Michaels. As David mentioned, there was a phenomenal response to this year's competition, which meant our panel of judges had their work cut out for them. This year's competition's judges were Chrissy Goldrick, Petra Leary and Andrew Mears. Together, they brought a wealth of photographic and creative knowledge to the competition with experience across the field of photography. They were able to select 92 final photographs. Over the course of the judging process, they remarked on the extraordinary entries, everything from capturing rare and endangered animals to highly skilled composition. They agreed that these photographs really do tell an impactful story of nature across the Anzac region. On behalf of the South Australian Museum, I would like to thank Chrissy, Petra and Andrew for their efforts. And now to the reason we're here. It's time to share with you the winners in this year's Australian Geographic Nature Photographer of the Year competition. First up is the Animals in Nature category. The runner-up is Dawn Departure by Justin Gilligan from New South Wales, a photograph that captures this flesh-footed shearwater from an unusual perspective. And the winner is Emperor's Rule by Wayne Sorensen from Queensland, a superb shot of a lone emperor penguin in the far southern reaches of Antarctica's Ross Sea. The judges were impressed by this perfect portrait of the emperor penguin, captured still and unmoving amidst roaring Antarctic winds.
G'day, I'm Wayne Sorensen from the Gold Coast. I'm incredibly honoured to be named as this year's winner of the Animals in Nature category for my image, Emperor's Rule. This shot was taken in Antarctica's Ross Sea region in the most challenging conditions I've ever experienced. With a swirling snowstorm, -20 degrees temperature, we trekked through waist-deep snow to photograph a small group of penguins, when this magnificent male emperor penguin came out of the blue to check us out. Lying face down in the snow, I was able to capture this incredibly intimate moment as the penguin bowed his head, preening the salt water from his feathers. I would like to thank Australian Geographic and the South Australian Museum for their ongoing dedication to this competition. The quality of photography it attracts is simply awe-inspiring, and it's such a fantastic platform to showcase a diverse and beautiful environment. I'm humbled to be recognised in this year's competition amongst such a talented group of fellow photographers. Thank you.
Such an incredible capture, Wayne, well deserved. In astrophotography, the runner-up is Jose Luis Cantabrana Garcia from New South Wales for Aura, a shot of a moon halo taken on a path in New Zealand. And the winner is Rainbow Valley by Brodie Gamble from the Northern Territory. The judges commented on how Brodie's shot puts star time and geological time both into perspective. They loved the movement of the stars alongside the sandstone bluffs. Congratulations, Brodie.
Hi everyone, I'm Brodie Gamble from Alice Springs in Central Australia, and I'm incredibly honoured to announce that my image, Rainbow Valley, Valley of the Stars, has been selected as the winner of the astrophotography category. Rainbow Valley, where I captured the image, is about an hour's drive out of Alice Springs, and its place is sacred to the Southern Aranda people who call it home, and I like to think I was able to capture the location with the reverence it deserves while showing off a bit of its magic as well. On a personal level, the image is also very special to me as it just represents home and how lucky I am to live in Central Australia. It's also time spent camping with friends, being out in nature with my camera where I'm often most happiest. And yeah, I'd just like to say a huge thank you to South Australian Museum, Geo, and a huge congrats to all the other finalists and winners. And I look forward to meeting you all at the exhibition. Thanks, everyone.
And now we turn to the macro category. The runner-up is Jakub Hodan from Slovakia for A Window to the Underworld, a remarkable photograph of a fence filled with spiders and their webs. And the winner is Adam Javorčić, also from Slovakia, for his Symmetry of Lurking. Adam's used macro photography to its full potential here, turning us into the prey for this net casting spider. Well done, Adam.
Hello everyone. My name is Adam Javorčić and I am a photographer behind the photo Symmetry of Lurking that I took on my first visit to Australia. It's been an amazing experience and I'm really honored that my photo has won the macro category in Australian Geographic Nature Photographer of the Year 2024 competition. I would like to thank Australian Geographic and South Australian Museum for this honor. Thank you. Bye.
Now moving on to the landscape category, and the runner-up a second time for the year is Jose Luis Cantabrana Garcia from New South Wales for his Sideralis Symphonia, a fantastic shot of starfish in the reef of Motukiki Beach, New Zealand. The winner in the landscape category is Benjamin Aldridge from Tasmania for Aurum, a stunning Tasmanian autumnal landscape. The judges said that this photograph is an example of right time, right place and right judgment, the trifecta for a great photo. These fagus trees change colour so briefly, Benjamin captured a very rare moment.
Wow. That is incredibly unexpected to receive that news. Thank you so much, Australian Geographic and everybody else involved. I primarily work with astro stuff, so night sky and things like that. So to win an award for doing anything with landscape is a bit unexpected, but yeah, that was one of my absolute favourite days with some beautiful people, some of my best friends. That photo is now actually on my wall in my bedroom, so I get to look up at it every day, which is great. I hope that you all take similar things from it, and I look forward to getting to see all of the other winners in Adelaide. I look forward to catching up with you all, and yeah, thank you to everybody that's been involved in this. Thank you to my parents and my workplaces, especially, for being incredibly understanding when I say, hey, I'm going away for some awards for a while. Yeah, I'm very lucky to get to do what I do. Cheers.
Congratulations, Benjamin. It is a fantastic shot. The next category is threatened species for any species listed as vulnerable, endangered or critically endangered on the International Union for Conservation of Nature's Red List. This category is presented in memory of Katerina Gerbatova. The runner-up this year is from Western Australian photographer Nathan Watson with Shrieking Carnaby, which captures an endangered Carnaby's black cockatoo in full flight. The winner is Richard Robinson from New Zealand, who has captured 4 almost sneaky-looking young male sea lions. The judges loved the energy in this photo, the sea lions caught in the act of learning to swim.
I'd just like to thank the organisers of the competition tonight, the scientists who take me away to some pretty crazy places to let me document their work, but most importantly, the other finalists in this section tonight. Threatened species. It's more important now than ever to shine a light on some of their struggles, and I really hope that winning this section tonight goes a little way to help with that. Thanks a lot, everyone.
And now we move from the world of colour to the monochrome category. Our runner-up is Charles Davis from New South Wales with Inspection. And the winner in monochrome is Beth Baker from Western Australia for Light Through the Darkness, depicting a waterfall in sepia tones. The judges loved the way that Beth tricks the eye, accentuating the focus of the ferns and playing on the shadows. Congratulations, Beth.
Hi, I'm Beth, and the Australian bush has inspired my photography for a very long time. So I'm thrilled to receive this award. I would like to thank the South Australian Museum, Australian Geographic and additional sponsors for providing a platform for photographers to showcase the beauty, vulnerability and diversity of our natural landscape. I would also like to thank my family for their love and support. Thank you.
The next category is Our Impact, where photographers document human impact on the natural world. This year's runner-up is South Australian David Darlenberg for Tailings Dam. And the winner is Unseen 22, a photo combining science and nature by Matthew Bagley from Victoria. The judges appreciated the positive human impact story of this photography, showing that nature can survive, even thrive, in almost any circumstance. Well done, Matthew.
Hi, my name's Matt Bagley. I just wanted to say thank you to the judges, South Australian Museum and Australian Geographic for recognising my work this year in our impact section. And thanks to friends and family as well for supporting my harebrained ideas of building the equipment that makes these images happen. The shots themselves have been a work in progress for a fair few years now. It's showing discarded waste and ocean debris. The objects are either suspended by rope above the surface or semi-submerged in the ocean and lit with ultraviolet light. So they create a unique perspective of what others may not usually get to see. The work themselves is obviously a bridge between the beauty and devastation of our impact of what we have on this world. So please consider that when you're looking at these images. Also, congratulations to everyone else who was shortlisted. Looking forward to seeing everyone's work, looking forward to seeing the exhibition, and I hope to chat to you in person there. So thank you. Goodbye.
We move now to our new aerial category, photographs that are taken from an elevated position from a vantage point or using a drone. Charles Davis from New South Wales takes runner-up for another category with his photo, White Egret. And the winner is Tim Burgess from the Australian Capital Territory for his humpback whale, an overhead photo of whale migration. Judges praised Tim's timing to capture this perfect moment, accentuated by the early morning light and negative space.
Hi everyone, my name's Tim. I'm a firefighter and aerial photographer from Canberra, Australia. I first off want to thank everyone who has been involved with these awards and congratulate all the other recipients of the awards for this year. The lineup of photos of nature this year was just simply incredible, and I feel so special to have my piece recognised this year. I want to thank the judging panel who took the time to look at all the photos and especially single out mine. I never would have thought a few years ago when I started taking photos of nature that I'd be getting represented on this stage. It really does mean a lot to me and my family. Taking photos of the ocean is something that I love doing. I love being able to showcase nature in sometimes a way that we don't often see when we're standing at ground level. Being out over the water and being able to witness whales is something that I really love doing every year. It's a special moment around Australia, and being able to document it safely now with modern technology is something that I really enjoy doing. For years we never really got to see these animals from above, and my goal moving forward is to raise awareness for these animals so that the more we can see their beauty, the more that we can protect them. Thanks again. I hope everyone has a great time at the awards, and I really want to thank again Australian Geographic for this huge opportunity and privilege to be a recipient of the award this year. Thank you.
Congratulations, Tim. Now we turn our attention to the junior category, open to anyone under the age of 18 years old. And the runner-up is Oliver Lacey from Queensland with his gorgeous backyard shot. And the winner of the junior category is Maya Hughes from Adelaide with her photograph, Elegance. The judges remarked that Maya was daring with this photograph. She's made use of intriguing composition to capture this pelican in a way they'd never seen before.
I'm Maya Hughes, and I'm so happy and grateful to have been awarded the winner of the junior category with my pelican photograph, Elegance. It's such a dream come true, as nature photography is so important to me. I was very honoured to be amongst all the finalists with their incredible images. I'm at Encounter Bay on the Fleurieu Peninsula, where I often photograph Australian pelicans and other seabirds. Using one of my first cameras, I zoomed in on a pelican that was balancing on one of the granite rocks. Capturing this angle of the pelican's elegant head and neck, with just a slither of bill, shows a graceful side to this strong and magnificent bird. The delicate white feathers are enhanced by the light and shade and blue sky. I appreciate being able to photograph our bird species, wildlife and landscapes and encourage conservation. Thank you so much to everyone involved in this amazing competition.
Congratulations, Maya, and all the junior finalists. Now it's time to announce the winner of the Portfolio Prize. Photographers are invited to select a collection of 6 images to enter as a portfolio with a shared theme of the photographer's choice. This category always results in an incredibly diverse field of portfolios across myriad subjects, themes and styles. The winner of the 2024 Portfolio Prize is David Darlenberg from South Australia with his series Grotesque Beauty. Judges said that David's created a strong collection with these 6 photographs. He's paid great attention to colour and composition in the creation of this series, addressing the often unseen impact of mining on the environment. The colours are stunning and terrible.
It's an amazing honour to win this year's Portfolio Prize. I'd like to thank Australian Geographic and the South Australian Museum and all the people who put in work to run such a great competition. My series of photos is part of a larger body of work called Attitude South. I believe it's the biggest project of its kind. Its aim is to capture South Australia from a bird's eye view in a really artistic way. So far we've clocked up over 80 hours of fly time. I'd also like to thank Steve Joyce, my close friend, and also my pilot. Without him, it wouldn't be possible. So congratulations to the other prize winners, and thanks again.
What a stunning group of images. Congratulations, David. Okay, now for the moment you've all been waiting for, the overall winner. I'm very excited to reveal that the overall winner of the 2024 Australian Geographic Nature Photographer of the Year is Scott Portelli from New South Wales with Bubble Net. This photograph stood out to the judges from the very beginning. They loved the use of drone to capture animal behaviour that we don't often see from above. They also loved the sense of temporality in the photo. You can just imagine what happened next.
Winning the Australian Geographic Nature Photographer of the Year 2024 is one of my proudest moments. Being awarded in one of the most prestigious and respected nature photography competitions in Australia, if not the world, is an honour and a privilege to say the least. I'm truly humbled to be among such a high calibre of photographers. I wanted to thank the judges, Australian Geographic and the South Australian Museum for this amazing honour and for all the work that goes into an event like this each year. Nature is amazing. And the diversity of wildlife and natural phenomena we experience in our natural world just blows my mind. We look up at the stars and down on the earth, below the ocean and across vast landscapes to find inspiration. And this eclectic collection of work showcased at the Australian Geographic Nature Photographer of the Year truly reveals this amazing planet and its unique inhabitants. As a nature photographer, I try to tell a story through a medium that encompasses so many different genres. I get to look at the world from many perspectives and interpret it through my photography. I embarked on an epic journey to sail across the Southern Ocean to Antarctica in a small yacht. Little did I know it would be the adventure of a lifetime, which would lead to this very moment. Antarctica is the last untouched wilderness, remote, unforgiving, but thriving with life. I wanted to create something that really captured the essence of the relationship between predator and prey and the intricate techniques used by these intelligent ocean giants. I composed this shot to capture the bubble netting behaviour and the subsequent patterns made by the collaboration of humpback whales working together to feed on tiny krill in the water column. It is a privilege to bear witness to one of nature's great events like this. I wanted to thank you again for this amazing honour and congratulations to all the other category winners and finalists.
Congratulations, Scott. Such a great photograph. You can really feel the movement. We look forward to sharing your work as part of the exhibition here at the South Australian Museum. We've loved sharing these winning images with you and hope you've enjoyed seeing them. Congratulations to all of the finalists and the winners. The Australian Geographic Nature Photographer of the Year exhibition opens to the public this Saturday, 31st of August at the South Australian Museum and runs until Sunday, the 3rd of November. Tickets can be purchased via the museum's website. When you visit the exhibition, make sure you pick up a copy of the catalogue. They make great Father's Day presents. Thank you so much for joining us for this announcement.